So moving on to Logan Paul, figuring out the universe. Logan Paul had his first joint. This man is so fucking embarrassing. All the controversies, I think, really fucked with him. This dude really thinks he's like a beautiful mind or some shit. I figured out the universe. This is the kind of cringe that actually gives me physical pain.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
He has an infinite sign. He says, infinite is a concept, doesn't exist in the natural universe.
Off to a great start.
That is an asterisk, God.
Right. I don't think, I'm not a mathematician, but I don't think that that's true.
I think it's debated. There's a debate as if the universe is infinite or finite. Actually, you know what's interesting? Lately, the scientists think that the universe is finite. It's not actually infinite like previously thought. Then he goes, sphere circle is the God shape, celestial bodies. That one is a little, how do I say, schizo. I hate to use that word because I don't want to defame our schizophrenic
Maybe he's just been playing,
maybe I wanted to say it's a little bit psychosis. He's experiencing, you know what I mean? He says, let's see, the universe is likely finite. Okay, we touched on that. And contained and spherical. I don't know that it's spherical. I think that's debated. There's lots of theories about what the shape of the universe is. It could be like a spider web kind of shape. It could be curved over itself. There's a theory that says that everything, the third dimension is just like a projection. Yeah, so that is not known. Time equals infinite. So here he contradicts himself. He says,
sure.
So he says time does not express itself naturally, but then he says time is infinite. So that is.
But he's questioning that.
Is time infinite? Okay. Eventually, all stars will die equals no more light.
Okay, heat death of the universe, yes. Entropy.
That's
got it.
deep, bruh.
Got it.
If the universe is contained, has an end, can we assume apple in a box theory?
I'm not familiar with the apple
I don't
in
know
the
what the
box
fuck's
theory.
the apple. I'll be honest. I don't know what's
Do
the
not know
apple in
what
the
the
box
apple in the
theory.
box.
Can we get some apple in the box, please?
An expression of infinity. It suggests in one iteration that if an apple is left in a box for billions of years, that its fundamental particles would theoretically go through every possible state change and then eventually return to its original state.
I'm sure he's super
A long enough
aware of
timeline.
that theory.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said it's that Netflix documentary about infinity. Oh, this is okay.
So, that's
he
what
sat down and watched this.
He watched something, and now he's like an expert. Now he's like a deep thinker.
Right.
Okay, so we got an apple in a box. When everything is dead and dust becomes a dense collection of matter because of gravity, black holes everywhere. Universe essentially collapses in on itself. That is a huge leap. That is a huge fucking leap there, bro. Universe essentially collapses in on itself. High density and temperatures, Big Bang. That, I mean, listen, I think it's interesting that you think you're the first person that thought about this. I don't want to discourage people from having fun thought experiments.
What if
this was the predominant theory of the universe, the big crunch about, 20 years ago. And he goes, the universe, black holes are everywhere. Universe collapses on itself. I don't understand how that, because the black holes are going to be spread out like billions of light years.
You left me in a black hole of rage and confusion.
Well, it seems that he's not buying into the entropic heat death theory of the universe, where everything keeps expanding, and because if
well, that is the theory, is that right. By the end of the universe, there will be black holes everywhere as stars exhaust their fuel and collapse in on themselves. Black holes radiate energy. It's called Hawkins radiations, and they will, over the course of trillions of years, also evaporate.
Burn out, right?
Yeah, burn out. Universe repeats itself. Life is a cycle. We become the apple again. Conclusion, nothing matters. Oh, thanks, bro. All that for that? Oh, nothing matters except love. How the fuck? I didn't...
A little bit of a leap there.
Not that I disagree, but how did this come from this theory? All that matters is love. Aren't you the guy that like just ruined people's life with a dumb this CryptoZoo scam? Love, love, love. Cut to CoffeeZilla's video. I lost $50,000. Love, love, love.
It's all
I lost
good though.
$500,000.
All love, baby.
And then Logan's like, what kind of idiot? This guy did crypto scams and his son invested. Fucking idiot. Love, love, love. Also, love is a force of attraction, similar to gravity.
Okay.
Any questions?
I agree with that too.
So true.
Get my pants today.
Here's Logan Paul writing, love is like gravity. But, hold on, black holes and wormholes, you haven't mentioned wormholes yet. Laws of physics no longer apply. That's not true to wormholes. That is true to singularities of black holes. Wormholes are actually predicted by
Just recently, there was big
Einstein.
news about that.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
They were able to simulate one in a quantum computer.
Really? I
earlier
didn't know
this
that.
year or last year. Yeah, it's kind of a trip.
So laws of physics no longer apply. So yeah, actually the laws of physics do apply theoretically to a wormhole. It's just the bending of time-space. The multiverse, how the fuck you get to that?
Yeah, we're going off the rails a little bit.
But who, what, created, and why? God. Okay.
All right.
Standing ovation.
All right. We did it.
Awesome, bro.
Checkmate, atheists.
He literally did all this just to be like, we don't know, and it's God. It's like, yeah, everybody's been saying that for like the entire history of humanity, bro. You didn't revolutionize anything. Yo.
Yeah, right.
I found God, bro.
Somebody said this is literally the Netflix doc. The doc ends with love as its conclusion too. So yeah, I think took some mushrooms, sat down, watched a trippy documentary,
Took some notes.
took some notes, threw it up on Twitter. I think that's the most likely explanation.
Let's read the comments. Where'd you get your shrooms from? Read the quote tweets. Those are usually good. When you're four loco deep and just left the rave. This guy just said, F yourself, which is not nice. We don't like that. This guy says, you have the intelligence of a microwaved toddler. Never heard that, actually.
Very specific.
Time cube for 11-year-olds.
That was when we sent
That's
this in our
funny.
chat, I immediately linked the TimeCube website because it reminded me of that.
Time cube guy is actually interesting.
That guy rules.
Yeah, he's kind of interesting. Okay, I thought that was fun. We talked about it way more than I thought we would.